It was Billy Ocean who said, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, and tough a time it is we live in. Well, brace up, Nigerians. It is said that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company (NNPCL), uh, through its prices released from its fueling station, set new prices for petrol. From what we can see from here is that 1,025 naira is applicable in Lagos and 1,060 naira per liter is applicable in Abuja. Now that's a template. It's the price differ as you move away from these two locations. So baseline is 1,300 naira, 1,400 naira, as has been reported in different parts of the country per liter unofficially for petrol. So, this leads me to inform you that yesterday, being Tuesday, there was a meeting at the presidential villa hosted by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with all of the major stakeholders in Nigeria's petroleum sector in attendance, including the oil magnate himself, the oil boss. I'm talking about Aliko Dangote, the president and CEO of Aliko Dangote Groups, the operators of the Ibeju-Lekki Refinery. So the issue remains, why are there still queues in fueling stations across Nigeria? I thought before the coming on board of the Dangote refinery, it was said that as soon as it was finished, all of our problems relating to crude and its refining, at least before the government owned refineries will come back on stream, is sorted out. That's a 650,000 barrels per day refining capacity we've got there. And the story continues. Anyway, Aliko Dangote was speaking after that meeting and he says, look, my facility has got enough that about half a billion barrels, half a billion liters of crude to supply, but the independent marketers are not stepping forward to pick up their own quota from us. So, where have they been getting their supply of crude oil? They're still importing. And if they're still importing, that means that it is having a pressure on the need or the demand for forex, that's foreign exchange dollars, to make the imports. Anyway, Aliko Dangote, in other words, is wooing petrol distributors. Come over to Ibeju-Lekki and get your share of sweet Dangote refinery petrol, colorless, odorless, and long-lasting engines for Nigeria. Take a listen to Aliko Dangote.
I have a refinery. I'm not in the business of retail. If I'm in the business of retail, then you hold me responsible. But what I'm saying is that the retailers should please come forward and pick. If they don't come forward and pick, what do you want me to do? There's nothing that I can do. So I am expecting either NNPC or the marketers to stop importing. They should come and collect. We have what they need. We don't print money, but the issue is that if they come and collect, then you will not see any queues.
Also speaking at that meeting was Nigeria's finance minister, Wale Edu. Well, the man is simply saying this is what government had promised. There will be crude for Naira to get the refinery running and to ensure that the pressure on the dollar as it relates to Nigeria is eased. But government will stay away from it. We're not subsidizing. It is just simply obeying the forces of capitalist economy. And that's what government would do, not meddle in it.
Now we have, and what made it most possible is that now we have market pricing of petroleum products. And relatedly, we have market pricing of foreign exchange. That has set the economy on the path to industrialization, because with private sector refining of crude oil, we now have raw materials, not just for